Under. It's gonna be interesting to test. Holy shit! You actually can stream to YouTube twice. Or not. You can actually go to YouTube twice. That's something else. I didn't know you could do that. Okay. So, let's see how this ends up looking now. I'm curious.
Objective Bravo neutralized.
I think streaming the 3 sources. We are really feeling the burn now. Yes, trying to stream 3 sources is really taking its toll. This one off. So what I could do, in theory, right? I could stream the main VOD to Twitch.
Right, objective Delta is
Yeah. It's kind of working. And we are definitely hitting an exposure overload. Well, no, it's stabilizing. So used to arc raiders putting my ventilator on faster. It feels kind of funky. But in the video on Twitch, it looks good. Okay. Go help this guy. I think we've got it. Let's have a look.
Get eyes on a sniper!
Ha! Ha! I got him! Oh no! Is rather than stream for games like this, we can just run the game. The problem I have is Twitch likes to copyright audio. But Twitch is just objectively the better place to stream. Now maybe when I upgrade my CPU, I can make it work. Oh, holy shit, that worked! I can't fucking believe it. So I'm going to end the stream real quick. I'm going to review the video. We'll come back, and then we're going to do the same thing with Arc Raiders. My goal will be to have the gameplay only be the video. So the stream to this is going to be... the goal is going to be... We're going to quit, right? And my goal is going to be, I want to be able to, I don't want to have to record shit locally, right? Because the problem with recording shit locally is it takes up a shit ton of space. Now, I've added 4 terabytes to my computer. I've added 4 terabytes to my computer. The problem is, it's all SSD space, and I really would like to not waste it. I'm also using Steam Recording to record about 100 and I recorded about 7 hours of my last gameplay, so I have plenty of buffer that I go, oh well, I really want to go back and clip something. Like you've seen some of my content where it's just me. If you know, that is just, like Infinite Rage is the most recent. I also did the Stella Montes lobby, which is really cool. Unfortunately, I don't have my audio in there. That sucks. What are you gonna do? But I can also pull some really cool footage that otherwise just wouldn't exist. Stuff like the Infinite Rage stuff. So I want to be able to, at any point, share what I'm doing. Um, is part of my global quest to become an entity that purely exists on the internet for everybody to enjoy. um, so yeah, Infinite Rage is you get to watch me get angry at shut up, Firefox. Don't want to. Unfortunately, Steam Recording. So Steam Recording's great for that. And it's cool because now I've got it set up. Now, I want to see how this live stream. So I guess we'll just keep the stream going for the moment. It should work. Okay, yeah, we're seeing nothing because I can also run. Okay, yeah, that is really fucking choppy. Oh shit. Oh no. Okay, there is audio. It's still laggy. Now let's see what. Shit. Now let me see what happens if I go to the live stream. So it seems I can only do two, but rather than I'm recording at least a rolling. If I can offload. Now if I go to the most latest. Okay, yeah, here we are. So let's run into Arc Raiders real quick. I have the default canvas, but I think I'm gonna keep the audio settings are the same as OBS. NVENC, audio tracks, track one. Now, unfortunately, it means that we're not going to have the various tracks. That sucks. But otherwise, I think we can work. I wonder what's using a lot of CPU. OBS, of course. I wish there was a way to. I mean, I could just record it, but that's a pain in the ass. And the problem we're having is I'd like to record while I'm playing a game and have. I'm trying to think how I can do this now. Because I could just record with this instead of running a VOD. Because I'd like a full resolution shot of the game for more game focused clips. It just provides me more of a source. I think the end result, the end stage of all this is I'm gonna have a better CPU and a separate PC that's only handling streaming. The thing that's gonna suck is making sure I don't accidentally dox myself. So I'm gonna have to make sure I always pull stuff up off to the side and then bring it in. I also think I'm going to download. I'm gonna only use what's it called? Opera GX for that. I hate to be the guy that like encourages its usage, but I mean, it is a nice browser, and that'll be my stream. So I'm thinking what I'm gonna do is. All right. are the We're gonna add the video in the background just for the sake of blue sky loop. Move that up. Very cool. So that is cool that we can run let me see. I want to edit this just a bit. I want to edit this layout. That's for clips. Stream avatars is down for the moment. There we go. Now if I can move this. Move this. I can remove that. If I do this. Trying to think of the best place to put this. I think that's going to be the best, because that means now I can see what I'm looking at as well. So let's run Battlefield 6 one more time. I want to see what happens. But I think the end result is going to be streaming off of a separate PC, and I'm going to have this same setup on my streaming PC. The problem is I'm running other things on that PC as well. Including a 24/7 stream. So I need another PC to move that 24/7 stream to. I wonder what a cheap Dell, like I need like a cheap Dell. We just got some at the office. It was kind of perfect. And the Mac Mini, that's not what I'm looking for. I figured for $200 or so I could get a small form factor PC to run OBS off of. $240. Yep, I'm looking at about $240, $300, let's say, to be safe. If I can spend $300, I can offload my 24/7. I'm gonna need a bunch of these ultimately because I plan to run a few more eventually. If I can run a few of these, I can just throw them up on a shelf somewhere. As long as they can run wirelessly well enough. I only need one right now. I can throw. Then that'll free up this to have a. I could throw a capture card in here. The problem is, how do you capture? I need something capture card that runs DisplayPort. That's the problem, is finding a good PC that had, because if I'm gonna run a capture card, yeah, but screen recording from a PC sucks. That's the problem. It seems to be running well, though. Ooh. I'm taking the AA. You son of a bitch! I wanted the AA! Wait, you ready for this?
Grab what you can!
I kind of love doing the A at the start of the round. I feel like you make the most difference. Ooh, okay.
Contact! Enemy tank!
Time to go!
The enemy has secured Charlie.
I do like how they made it so right-clicking aims now into the building. That is super helpful. Moving as quick as I can, man. Get out of here. My zone.
Be advised, the enemy is attacking Alpha.
How the fucking...
Contact!
You
Enemy
must feel like a fucking badass.
Attacking objective Bravo.
Who does on this shit?
Be advised, large objective under threat. Let's defend the position.
Try moving alley. See if we can get another. Below the frickin'. Are you kidding me?
Contact! Sniper!
I think I know sword. I'll be that guy. Like,
Be advised, hostiles are ahead of us. We need to hit back.
stuff all.
Contact! Hostile troops sighted! Targeting Alpha. Contact! Enemy infantry engaging!
Where the fuck are you doing?
Sniper contact! Sniper!
Yeah, like they're just getting onto our freaking tower here.
We're targeting Alpha.
Really disappointing. This seems to be running pretty good though. It's running great on my end.
Our forces have neutralized Alpha.
Damn, that sucks.
Need a medic!
The stream looks good.
We now hold Alpha.
I need a fucking medic!
Objective marked. We
Okay,
need to
let's see
support
how
the attack.
YouTube looks.
Need a medic!
Oh, I don't have YouTube on here. That's where I have to reinstall that. I love this though. Yeah, but
Medic!
screen recording. Yes, you can't use HDMI with more than 6.
We are moving on
My-
objective Charlie.
Fucking monitor has DisplayPort only. I have 2. I have 1 HDMI, maybe 2. My graphics card. Port to HDMI cables. HDMI off Amazon. The problem is, I want my full 240 hertz refresh rate at my monitor. Display
We've lost objective Bravo.
port capture card how to stream with 240 hertz display port to second PC. No, I don't know how to phrase this.
We're attacking
Dual
Charlie.
PC streaming setup with 240 hertz. That's the problem. I have DisplayPort. Yeah, I have a 240 hertz monitor. I'm only running 1080p, but if you have an HDMI out port open on
We're
your
moving on
game,
objective Charlie.
capture card and stream PC. That is true. I'd be limited to only, but the problem is, then I
We're attacking Charlie.
limit my monitor to 144. It wouldn't. The HDMI only send the signal from your monitor to stream PC. Doesn't mess with the setting. Yeah, that's fine.
Be advised, hostile forces have maintained control of the fight.
The idea is to offload the effort as much as possible. Streaming PC, I can have a game PC, just have the capture card capture at 1080p, that's fine. Main monitor is using DisplayPort. This is cloned in Windows to output the same image. Give me a sec. I want to see, I think I have 2, because I use one for,
We need attack support on the marked objective.
hang on. I do have 2 HDMIs. The problem is I wanted to use one of those for a 4th monitor. I really wish we had more. The video is easy, the audio is not. This event, I mean, that's probably what I'll have to do. I'd like to have 2, or just use NDI. Alternate to a capture card and send video over networking. NDI, what is NDI? Network device interface. Is it? Room limits of video collaboration. NDI, okay. Dual PC streaming with NDI. Okay, here's somebody. Okay, because my plan is ultimately I'd like to have a 4 PC setup. Tends to eat a large chunk of your network bandwidth. Oh, shut up. Most true zero impact. See, the problem is I want to be able to record at the same time. This is laggy as all fuck. So it seems like my only solution is to run. The only problem is alt-tabbing a lot kills shit. At least you can minimize bandwidth. Stream from the first PC that's using OBS Studio hardware encoding. Streaming a video player.
Be advised, Bravo has been lost.
I mean, I guess when I have more, I can do the network. I'd like to remove as much as possible from here, though, so I can get good results.
Hostiles now hold more objectives. Out.
The battle is still being controlled by the enemy.
As long as I'm not alt-tabbing a ton, it works pretty good.
Take what you can carry!
Got it. Cool. A little bit of stutter, but that's because I keep alt-tabbing and shit. That's the hard part, is figuring out how I want to do this. I guess until I really have the resources, it's really hard to do so. Set up there.
Contact! Hostile troops sighted!
We are attacking objective Bravo.
There he is.
Objective marked. We need you
The question is just, because I'd like the overlay for the stream, but for clips, it'd be nice to be able to upload the clips without it.
Been lost.
But that would obviously require a lot more work.
We are moving on Delta.
Port pass through with HDMI. If I can get a device that can... I want something that can allow me to...
Find cover.
Duplicating display port
Be advised,
video
hostile
to
forces are still ahead in the
HDMI
fight. Let's regroup.
cable with 0 latency. There's got to be a way to do that, right?
We're moving on objective Charlie.
Or simply display port splitter. That's probably, I think that's going to be a better way to do it.
Charlie has been neutralized.
One in, two out cable splitter.
secure Charlie.
Because I'm running 1080p, and I'm even at my max, I'm going to be going to 1440p. So what I can do is I can split the display port and then use display port to HDMI, because I don't need anything really more than even 1080p 30 FPS. 60 if I'm feeling generous. I can throw on an external drive for recording. Shit.
Enemy attack confirmed at Charlie.
And that actually would handle recording. I'd be able to take Steam recording off, except for... I'd probably still run it, because it's nice to have. Because I would use... This way I don't have to worry about turning it off and on. Shit. That was just stupid of me. But I'm thinking...
Taking objective Charlie.
I think that's going to be the best way to do it. If I offload my existing stream on the other PC, or even now, I could use that to just capture it. Use that to just capture it. Because getting the streaming off this PC would help a shit ton. I got one guy here. I couldn't run truck. I could also run 2 OBS streams at the same time. I've got a 2080 Super lying around now that I can throw back in there.
We need to rally defense on the marked objective. Hostile forces have maintained control of the fight.
Frag out! My cover!
Save this. I'm getting a little bit of stutter though, which sucks.
There's a hostile helicopter operating east of your current pod.
So that would allow me to crank up the settings without getting, especially if I can offload all my streaming. And even recording then, because I could easily plug in a 16 terabyte drive to that.
We're attacking objective Bravo.
So, once I get... Unfortunately, that means I'm not going to be streaming much Battlefield 6. Or I can, it just won't get the cool high-quality clips that I can get from other games. That's alright. It kind of sucks, but... Man, I'm just playing like ass. I mean, I think that's how I'm gonna do it. I think I'm gonna do... YouTube's gonna have the game-only streams. Because, I mean, we've always kind of maintained that... The idea is to have the main event is Twitch. YouTube is just a side piece. People can watch there, and I'll even respond to YouTube chat, but realistically expect the best experience on...
Let's go!
Expect the best experience to be on Twitch, right? For live. YouTube is about, and that's always just how I've been. just always been the way I run my channel. YouTube's all about the long form. This is more about the real one. For now, I think I can do this and just not record. And the cool thing is, when I'm streaming through this, I'm still using the same amount of sources, but it's and you guys can still hear my voice. Hell, whoever tried to snipe me from spawn. You can still hear my voice, which is part of it. It's not just about clips. I don't really do anything that's worth getting clips without my voice. So the only main focus is that, again, we're gonna do one more match. I don't know. I spend so much time thinking about how I'm gonna do this. And if I do a capture card, and if I do it on this PC, see what kind of overlay what kind of the thing that sucks is I also do Plex, so if I can run hold on a sec. While I'm waiting for the next match, I can work on this real quick. I mean, we're at our memory limit running the server. GPU use about 30%, CPU all over the place, man. I think we could run a second stream. I know I've tinkered with the idea for other stuff. Come on.
Let's go.
Bear with me here, I'm still loading in. And I think I'll do that rather than record it locally. Because I mean, I could record it locally, just gameplay, but I think what the fuck, man? Why is IQ doing this? Why does it keep? I'm gonna delete all these other fucking profiles.
Support the attack.
There it is.
We have secured Echo.
I'm gonna delete because I'm tired of it switching profiles, man.
Hit the door!
Homosexual. I think that's gonna be the way to do it. I know people say, oh, you don't need two PCs. You really kind of do if you're playing anything remotely modern. Then I can't crank the settings up. I can't. It sucks, man.
Charlie has been seized by hostiles.
Sniper contact! Stay low!
Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. What is?
Has been lost.
Dude, our team sucks. It's like yeah.
Move to attack the marked objective.
So I think that's going to be the way to do it. Even with the better CPU, I think the way to do it is to just move the OBS stream to another PC, because then I can run Steam recording, but I probably will. But I don't. What
Ele
the
só chega pra gente e fala assim, eu quero jogador do
Dude,
Fortaleza.
turn your
Aí a
fucking
gente
mic
vira e
down.
fala, pô, a gente é o melhor. Não, eu quero jogador do Fortaleza.
How do I
Já
respond
pediu
back?
5, se não me
How do
engano.
I...
Hoje até onde força a barra. Tem toda hora puxar tanta merda desse jogador dele.
Dude.
Que um que ele pediu já tá no Ceará, outro que ele pediu já tá no
Shut up.
Cuiabá. Porra, cara, não tem como trabalhar com o cara. Ele é muito ruim. Aí a gente chega com ele com 3, 4
Turn
nomes
your
bons europeus,
fucking
cara,
mic
pô, vindo de
down.
graça de empréstimo. Aí ele fala, não conheço. Nem procura entender, nem procura saber quem é. Cara, sinceramente, eu
Can I
falo
kick
mal,
this
cara,
guy
essas
out
coisas que já
of the
acontecem aqui
fucking...
dentro dele foder pessoas. Ele tá falando com a pessoa sai da sala e ele começa a
I
xingar
wanna
a
kick
pessoa
him
pra
out of
outra
the
pessoa.
squad.
E a outra pessoa, porra, que era amiga da que saiu, fala pra ela. Já aconteceu várias vezes. Ele trouxe o cara lá do
Wrong
Fortaleza, lá, o analista de desempenho, o cara falou, não sei por que ele me trouxe. Não entendi. Só...
How do I kick... I can't kick him out of the squad. Uh-huh.
Hostiles are engaging objective Delta. Our troops are attacking Alpha. Defend the
Dude, I suck. So I think that's going to be the solution. I think the solution is going to be adjusting to getting a capture card. Oh shit. Check in a sec. I should have enough space. Fuck, I was trying to revive him before I... Let me see what we got left here. I should have enough space for both a capture card and my GPU. Because I'm gonna run
secured by hostiles.
multiple GPUs. Alright, let's quit out of this. Let's go check the stream, and then we'll get going. But I think that'll be the way to do it. I think it's gonna be to dump the stream onto my second PC, which I can do right now, more or less. It is jittery as fuck. Let's go back to when we were... It's jittery. That's because I'm trying to stream off the same PC. I think once I... Did I ever finish Nagatoro? It's pretty jittery though. But that's just the game, man. I think once I I guess there's only one way to find out. I guess there's only really one way to find out, and that's to... Someone pinged me. Thanks for your advice. When I need it, I'll ask for whatever. I don't care. Let's play. I think we're gonna switch to Arc Raiders. Although I could play another game. Give me like 5 minutes. Let me think some shit over. We'll go from there. And we're back. Why is this thing lagging like crazy? Ah, boy. So I think, though, the best thing to do will be to offload the stream to another, I think the best, I'm going to have to turn that off. That's causing way too much lag. I think the best thing to do will be to turn the stream over to my other PC. I can run all the social stuff here. I can throw RTP on the right. And by doing that, I can monitor the stream on my second window. No problem. I think that's our best bet. And by doing that, I can play games. I think that's going to be our solution. So after I get my PC, I just need to get the speakers. And after that, I think I'm going to go for a PCI capture card. If I can, and I could run HDMI in the short term. I think that's going to be the solution. I'll have to shut this down. Man, this lags a bit. I think that's going to be the solution now. I'm trying to think. I'll probably put the stream deck up there. I don't know. I'm just working out what I'm going to do with things. I guess the Pro is probably the better one. 8K 60 pass through, 4K 60 capture. That'll probably be the best bet. Because theoretically, if I get a good enough video card, I should be able. This thing's like $300 though. Holy shit. The only thing that sucks is I need to find a way to run my chat, my audio through. Why is this thing lagging so damn much? I'm going to stop the stream and restart.